And their head coaches you see across sports that can flip over the food table and act like they're mad or be the rah-rah guy. He is the rah-rah guy with the hat backward. His players love him. He's all in. He seems, at least in my opinion, to be the perfect guy to start this rebuild with the Commanders.
Well, what we know is how they interact with us, right? And Dan Quinn is about as professional as we deal with. He's amazing with the broadcasters, but you talk to the players and the teams that he has coached, they love him. And so obviously he's got great skills with these players. He knows how to motivate them. He's done a good job. He had a great 3 years as defensive coordinator there in Dallas. I know that.
Third down and goal. Burrow keeps end zone, has a man. Higgins incomplete. Wide open, but the throw a bit high.
Yeah, the forearm there comes down out of bounds and just a little higher than what Burrow wanted.
And clearly out. And clearly the Bengals are going to go for it. That's caught, and that's a touchdown. Yosivash. And boy, did Cincinnati need that. And the touchdown right there.
Yeah, it's a good job. It's a good concept as far as what they were doing. They're going to get man coverage. They knew that down here at the goal line. They got T. Higgins, who he's going to run through it to try to buy Yosivash, number 5. He runs through it, try to give Yosivash an opportunity. That really, you would expect that to have been a lot easier than what it was, but the monogamy was there and made it a little more challenging than what it needed to be.
Now they shut this down. And this is against Cincinnati.
Prior to the snap, false start. Offense number 71. 5-yard penalty. Repeat the try.
That's the rookie Amarius Mims. Yosivash with 3 touchdowns over the past couple of games. And he's got 3 of the 4 that Burrow has thrown this season. Last year he had 4, and he is climbing the ranks on the outside for Burrow.
He is. He's going to kind of take the place of Tyler Boyd. They'll be able to move him around, have him in the slot a little bit more. Big target, can run.
Extra point is good. And it's an 8-point game. Andre Yosivash has made it an 8-point game. Conversion on 4th and goal.
This entire offseason. In fact, he said he wrote in his journal this summer, be so good that they cannot keep you off the field. Joe?
Yeah, that's great, Lisa. And he has been that. 2 touchdowns at Kansas City, 1 tonight, and a big conversion on 4th and goal. Igbenogany will take a knee. Nicknamed the Romanian Rocket, a nickname he got as a kid. His dad, as Lisa said, Romanian, and ran track at Princeton. Had a really good final year at Princeton. Team camp captain, 66 catches, 943 yards, 7 touchdowns. And in his second year is making a name for himself. And remember, T. Higgins is playing on that franchise tag, so not only Boyd, as you mentioned, but Higgins going forward likely won't be around, so there will be opportunity for Andre and others. From the 30, play action from Daniels, quick throw and a completion. McLaurin for a first down. The numbers for Jaden Daniels are great all night. He's still thrown just 1 incompletion, and against the defense of Cincinnati when they don't blitz, 9 for 9 for 151.
Hey, 55.
Robinson is brought down. Osai was in there, and Akeem Davis-Gaither, no game.
Well, Joseph Osai, he's coming down the slot right here, and Zach Ertz is trying to come down and make a block on him, but from where he was lined up, there's just no way he was going to be able to do that. He's able to make the tackle.
2nd down and 10. Under 2 to go, 3rd quarter.
You know, there still hasn't been a punt in this game, as hard as that is to believe.
Tress Way of Washington didn't punt last week. Plenty of time. Along the sideline, catch is made by Ertz, but he's short of a 1st down. 3rd and short coming up.
Yeah, he came back before he had to, but you'd rather someone do that than just stand there and let a defender come underneath him. But what I was impressed with was Jaden Daniels as he's looking down the field once he gets outside the pocket. Here's Ertz. He works back and he ends up losing some yardage.
Another great move by Daniels for a 1st down, and he slid.
What?
We talked to him. We talked to his coaches. They're like, no, he's more comfortable diving and rolling. He doesn't like to slide. Well, he just did with another 1st down.
Oh, the move that he put on Joseph Osai. Osai thought he had him a sack, and he was right there to make a play, and he just put his foot in the ground and came right underneath him.
I think Dan Quinn's as happy about the slide as he is the 1st down.
No question.
Jeremy McNichols is in the game. Remember, Eckler is out, and McNichols will get it and pick up 1. Brought down on the play by the rookie Chris Jenkins Jr., whose dad was an All-Pro and a Pro Bowl player along the defensive front for Carolina and the Jets.
Well, they got a chance to get this into the 4th quarter. There's no way they're going to snap the ball before this runs down. So we'll go into the 4th quarter with Cincinnati still looking to try to make a stop.
That tackle for Chris Jenkins, playing in his 1st NFL game, the 2nd-round pick from Michigan. They needed him to step up tonight without B.J. Hill and Sheldon Rankins. Well, what a game tonight. Surprising. At the end of another surprising week around the National Football League. 4th quarter rolls in, and it's the road team, the young Washington Commanders, up 8.
Game talking about Jaden Daniels and him seeing the field and some of the things that he missed. We saw early in the game, but boy, we have seen him really grow in this one tonight. And he has seen the field well, and he has delivered the football accurately when he has got his guy. None better than that one to open it up with the first touchdown of the ball game to Terry McLaurin. Or not touchdown, but the big play down the field. But he has really looked good. And when he's gotten outside the pocket, I mean, that's what has really been impressive to me, because he's continued to look down the field, which is something he really had not shown the first 2 weeks of the season.
It's 2nd down and 9 as we start the 4th. Play action, good protection. And Daniels doing what he likes to do is taken to the ground by Cedric Johnson. Rookie on rookie. And let's get an update on Austin Eckler. Here's Lisa.
Yeah, Joe, we saw Austin Eckler go back to the locker room in the 3rd quarter. He was being evaluated for a potential head injury. He has now been ruled out.
So they're down to Brian Robinson and Jeremy McNichols.
You know, from here, it's a 54-yard field goal if they don't get another yard. Austin Seibert's career long is 53 yards. I would have to believe that Lou Anarumo is going to come after him here, try to create a negative play.
Here they come. Pass is caught. And we'll see what the forward progress is. That's the rookie McCaffrey. He's been good tonight. And he is just short of 1st down yardage.
Well, interesting decision here for Dan Quinn.
They look like they're going to go for it.
Yeah, I mean, a 2-possession game is big. But you're on the road, and analytics would tell you to go for it. I like this.
And timeout has to be taken by Daniels. Confusion up front. Well, this has been a great football game. Unless you're a fan of punts, we've had none. Turnovers, we've had none. Or referees. There have been only 4 flags in this game, and it's all 4 against Cincinnati. After that last play when McCaffrey was just short, Jaden Daniels, the rookie, is saying over to the bench, let's go. And on 4th and 1,
yeah,
they're going to go.
Well, and you know, you'd kind of wonder what Dan Quinn was kind of thinking. You know, a defensive coach generally will play it a little bit more conservatively. You take a 2-possession lead if, in fact, you can make the field goal. Those aren't guarantees either, but you know, maybe seeing his rookie quarterback with the confidence to go for it, maybe that influenced his decision.
Cincinnati needs the stop for their banged up defensive front. Daniels got it. He pulled it out of there and took it for the first down. And he's now got the most rushing first downs across the league over the first 3 games by quarterbacks.
And again, like we've seen earlier in this game, him knowing exactly what the situation was, he knows he's going to get hit. It's just part of it. I think I'd go invest in a fullback this offseason.
Jaden has converted 2 3rd and 1s, carrying the ball now 4th and 1 as he hands to Robinson. And Robinson got 1. First 3 games of this young number 2 overall pick. You see where he is, 170 over the first 3 career games, with RG3 leading the way back in 2012 with just under 200. Also a number 2 pick by Washington. 2nd and 9. Here's Robinson. Getting blocking from the tight end Bates. And a nice gain of about 4.
I just think the poise that we've seen from Jaden Daniels tonight and what Washington fans have seen through the first 3 games now is really something. It's rare. But we had a chance to visit with Josh Harris before the game. He popped into the booth. Can you imagine what he's thinking as he's watching this game, as he watches his young quarterback? And that's the first-year GM Adam Peters to his right. And they've got to be feeling awfully good about that selection.
3rd down and 5. This one for the end zone, McLaurin. It's not there. And now on 4th and 5, the field goal try will happen as the drive stalls with a 42-yard try coming up.
Yeah, Anarumo, he brought the blitz off the edge, and Daniels had to get the ball out. McLaurin was expecting the ball over the other shoulder. Really wasn't a lot there. That was pretty good coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
And now Austin Seibert, the NFC Special Teams Player of the Week, who went 7 for 7 against the Giants. Will try from 42. How about the way he started his Commander career? Signed a week ago yesterday. And he's 8 for 8. And it's an 11-point game. Kansas City is the only unbeaten teams after week number 3.
Well, hats off to Sam Darnold and Kevin O'Connell and the Minnesota Vikings and the start that they've had this year. I thought a lot of Darnold coming out of USC when he was drafted and got to some tough places, but boy, he's with a guy who knows offensive football, and he has really looked good.
Here is Chase Brown. And a good return by Brown after taking a couple of hits early. We've got Seattle, the Seahawks, next Monday night. They'll be visiting Detroit. And for Mike McDonald, who we got to know and really enjoyed, and you could see how smart he was running the defense for the Ravens. 3-0 are the Seahawks for the first time since 2020. Made the playoffs the last 5 times. They've been 3-0, and they held the Dolphins, albeit with 2 backup quarterbacks, to 3 points. Here is Moss, and over the left side, forced out with a gain of 5.
Well, obviously there's still time in this game with over 11 minutes to play, and run the ball. They don't have to totally abandon that, but there definitely has to start being a little bit of a sense of urgency, especially knowing that the defense has struggled and haven't forced 3 and outs and get off the field. So in all likelihood, they're not going to get the ball back very quickly, no matter what happens on this possession.
Here's Gesicki, ducks down with a first down.
The other guy who had a big day yesterday was former Cincinnati quarterback, the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton for Carolina.
He was tremendous. Here's Burrow. Nice catch. And that is Yosivas for 16. Had a touchdown last time they had it, and this was a nice grab.
It was, because the ball's behind him, and the body control that he shows in being able to reach back with his length and make that catch.
Gesicki with another first down. Just to put numbers to what Andy Dalton did, and by the way, the Bengals have a home game coming up next, or rather a game at Carolina, but against Andy Dalton, their former starting quarterback. He had 300+ yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
Yeah, congratulations to Dave Canales, his first victory as an NFL head coach.
End zone shot. It's caught for the touchdown. Chase. Perfect throw from Joe Burrow. And they're going to go for 2.
The safety drops down, and he knows immediately then that he has one-on-one once again on the outside. So when Washington has tried to single up, no matter how they try to disguise it, when they have singled up on Jamar Chase, Burrow has gone after him and made him pay.
You just can't have a better night. 7 targets, 6 catches, 118, 2 touchdowns, and now the 2-point try. Their first attempt of the season. And cannot connect with Higgins. Knocked away by Chin. And this stays a 5-point game. As we take another look, the crowd reacts. They wanted a flag on Jeremy Chin. So did Burrow. They didn't get it. And it's a 5-point Washington. On the 2-point try, Jeremy Chin got away with one. We'll hear from former NFL Vice President of Instant Replay and our rules analyst Russell Yerk as we show you the replay, and instead of another crack at a 2-point try, it's a 5-point game. And Russell, there was contact before the ball got there.
Yeah, he definitely grabs the arm and holds it down before the ball gets there. That is a foul. The official's looking right at it. He must have determined that it happened too quick in real time not to throw a flag, but that is a foul.
And everybody in this stadium and everybody wearing Bengals colors on the sideline and on the field expected to see the flag. They don't get it. And so it's still 31-26 with 9:42 to go. Guy whose name we haven't called tonight, Trey Hendrickson, one of the best defensive ends in the game, has not made his presence felt yet. And a false start.
Prior to the snap. False start. Offense, number 86. 5-yard penalty. First down.
That is the first penalty against the Commanders for this entire game. And that makes it 1st and 15 with Hendrickson along the sideline to start this drive and possession for Washington. gets hit. Ball comes out. And the Commanders able to get back on top of it as Nick Allegretti, I believe, came away with a ball after the hit by Pratt right here.
Yeah, Pratt gets his helmet right on the football. A good